Hello, hello. I'm Mahet, chronically early, and today we're going to be collecting some more decor items, I think. Um, I'm going to start with, we're not going to be in the Shadowlands, that's not the plan, but this character appears to have a lot of Mechagon currency. So we're going to take her to Mechagon and see what she can buy. I think there's a few items I didn't get the first time I went there. So that's the plan. And she's been camped in, what's this place called? Bastion for Gilded Waiter treasures, but it looks like there's none up right now, so we're going to skip that part. And Hearth is, yeah, no, we don't want that. I guess we can just Zen Pilgrimage. I'm not convinced we're going to be able to buy anything, though. I don't think she's unlocked Mechagon. This was just a character I had farming the Arachnoid Harvester mount. Oh my goodness. Well, this was the wrong choice. She doesn't have any of... Okay. Try again. Dalaran Hearthstone. Oops. I got so excited this morning. I saw there was a new beta build, and I thought for sure we would have Elven architecture, but we don't. The UI shows it as something that you can unlock, but we don't seem to know like how you unlock it. So womp womp, I guess. There's also folks in the housing discords trying to get to Housing Renown 8 to get the medium-sized house. My camera's all messed up, isn't it? One sec. Seems kind of blurry. Okay. I probably need to upgrade that if we're being honest. Okay, I don't think there's really anything I can do about that right now. Alright, Mechagon. So we're still using Homebound to go through some of these things. I caved. I started a Tauren, so we'll maybe finish this quest line. Also, I should pay attention to which direction I'm flying. There we go. What else? Warlords. This is a weekly thing. I don't think I can do anything more to get this table right now. Legion. Oh, the Legion ones are driving me mental. I'm doing all the like raise an army for blah blah blahs. It's just tedious, you know, log in, log off, log in, log off. And then the legendary research I'm a little stuck on. I thought that the paladin I have right now is the same paladin I've always had. But it seems like she doesn't have enough completed. She doesn't have the Champions of Legionfall achievement. And I'm not really sure how to work that out yet. Same with the Death Knight one. Legendary Research of the Ebon Blade. Same problem. Pretty sure it's the character I got the mount on. So, like, surely I've done all of the class hall stuff, but no. And then Legendary Research of the Five Dawns. I can do this one. I managed to do the achievement that I needed. This isn't my original... Well, this isn't my original monk, but the monk I managed to get that set up on is also not my original monk. So anyways, we're working on it. The rogue one is coming. It's just time gated because I forgot about it for a day. Alright. And then these two are for allied races, and I guess I just have to make a new one? I don't know. I have a dark iron dwarf, so I'm kind of annoyed, but maybe we can go see if anyone at the Stormwind Embassy will talk to her. Kultiris, I think I just have to make a new one, unfortunately. And that's kind of it. But let's see if I can buy anything that I don't already have. Large cog home. I need 2 spare crates. I definitely have enough to make 2 spare crates. Oh, this is a rep requirement. That's unfortunate. The character who has the most rep with these guys, I cleaned out. Sorry, there's a cat in the background meowing a lot. She's been fed. She doesn't need anything. She's just distracting. Energy cells. God, I wish these were warbound. Also revered. Okay, so I am just going to have to come back on the character that has all of these. Also, I've never bought this mount because it's stupid expensive and I don't think it's that pretty. Darn it. Okay, well, I can make some crates. That'll get us one of these things. And then I guess I just have to come back on my Shadow Priest. I recommend using all the things add-on for Decor. It's easier to track and more accurate. Yeah, I do have... Oh. Okay, yeah, this is what I was afraid of. This character hasn't actually unlocked Mechagon, so she can't craft anything. I found Homebound has been good just for like an at-a-glance thing. But yeah, I know all the things is definitely more accurate. Yeah. Buy more. Yeah. Also, hello, Nick and Voodoo. I think we're just going to have to hop over to the Shadow Priest, unfortunately. Because I don't want to go through the whole, like, unlock. That's so irritating. All right. First, we're going to check the Dark Iron Dwarf to see if she can talk to anybody at the Stormwind Embassy. And if she can't, then we'll bring the Shadow Priest out here and see what we can do. I don't really know what I'm going to do with any of the Mechagon stuff, but, you know, we need the +1. How are your houses going? Got what you want? You're still collecting? Farming currencies, reps, Legion achievements. My Horde house is in a pretty good spot, and I genuinely have no idea what I want to do with the Alliance house, so we're kind of stuck on that one. Yeah. Alright, I should have a Dark Iron mole machine for this. I'm betting I just like didn't do whatever the quest was or something. I don't know. I've seen the Wowhead comments being a little frustrated with these allied race ones. Not enough building points for all I want. Interesting. What are you like maxed out on? You need to just like level up your house? Alright, Stormwind Embassy. Yeah, she doesn't have it. I don't want to make a new character just for this. She doesn't have anything for me. Alright. Let's do the Shadow Priest and Mechagon for a little bit, and then I think that's going to be kind of tedious, so once I'm 200 is not too much. You mean for the outside? They increased it to 250 for your exterior budget, which isn't a lot more, if I'm being honest, but it does help. For outside, yeah, so outside you should have 250 now. I actually want to change my front door, that's right. I have an idea. I'm not too fussed about the outdoor budget anymore. I think I've got it in a pretty good place, especially with the 250. I think that's been good. I just want to use lights. Need more. How much more? What do you want it to be? Alright, I'm just gonna do the troops while I'm here because this achievement sucks. Okay. Oh no, I don't want to do that one. I need to kill more of these guys. Can't just send two, or what am I saying? One of them at a time. Okay. God. I can't believe... Okay, so there was a blue post that said a bunch of achievements that weren't retroactive were going to be retroactive. But then they didn't say which ones. And it doesn't appear to have applied to these Legion ones that absolutely should be retroactive. These recruit the troops things. I don't understand. Oh god. This is one of those mounts that bugs out sometimes. The game definitely just is buggier than it ever was before. And I don't know... I was going to say, I don't know how much of that is just like, oh, it's housing early access. But it's not all housing stuff. Like, that mount model has been messed up since Koresh launched. So... I wonder if I should have gone to the bank first. Oh, I think I just spent everything. I really thought I was done with Mechagon. I have all the achievements. I did not think I needed to get more stuff. Am I in war mode? I'm not. Okay, that's probably a good thing. And we'll get some lumber just while we're kicking around. We want 6 chests is the quest of the day. I guess I should pick up dailies? Oh my god. Mechagon dailies, can you believe it? In this day and age. What I really want is to build my alliance house as, like, the Exodar. I want a spaceship. Deliver 5 particularly dense rocks. Okay, maybe. I'm not going to do any of these if they're, like, annoying, but I'll pick them up just in case they're kind of easy. I think I need some of these. Yeah, I do. Okay, create. Great. Good for me. Exodar would be nice. Yeah, and I think, like, we have a lot of the things that we might need to make it. I think it could be done, but you need a fair bit of decor, like, budget-wise. Maybe all of it, just for the spaceship. And with a little bit of blood elf. Well, the blood elves can be on, like, the horde side. But yeah, I hear what you're saying. But we need lights. Like, you can't make a spaceship with no lights. That's crazy. I don't want to do any of these daily quests. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Let's... I think we better wait for midnight to, like, do anything. Okay, hold on. I gotta pay attention to the dialogue options to do this. What are we putting in this thing? It's too slow now? I mean, it's just early days. Cogs and spring. Okay. I'm confused. Explode. Oh, I just have to go to the NPC who says it. That's much easier. I don't know. Like, my housing's maxed out. You just gotta collect stuff. And then everything else will happen later. It's okay. Like, this is what they advertised early access being, right? It's like a taste before the whole thing. But it's pretty fun. There are going to be, I think, more than anything, I say without knowing everything we're going to get for Midnight Decor items. I'm excited for the art. There's some NPCs in the new Silver Moon that sell a lot of paintings. And I need more art on my walls. Which is true in real life as well. Always looking for more. I get like kind of freaked out if I go to somebody's house and there's no art on the walls. Yeah. So on beta right now you can level your house to like level 9, I want to say. Oh, hang on. Holy, okay. There's a lot of quests here. Is this normal? Show the beta? There's nothing really to show. Like, it's just that the renown track goes farther. I was looking at it to like see if it was worth being on the beta today, and it's not. There's endeavors up, but I don't understand them. So I was just like, you can pet baby raptors, and I don't know what else. Like, it feels really incomplete. No, not normal. Yeah. There's so many quests. In EU, you have one? Oh, weird. This character's, like, fully unlocked this zone, though. Like, she's done literally everything. So maybe she has access to more for some reason. She's exalted. Because, like, this is kind of just overwhelming, if I'm being honest. I don't have any currency. That's why I'm here. Okay. There's way too much going on my map. One quest each day for housing. Yeah, in the neighborhoods, you mean? Oops. That's fine. Like, most of the XP gains right now are just from collecting decor items. And you can go pretty far with that. Like, I'm maxed out. Look, I'm at 5,050 out of 3,700. So whenever, like, midnight comes out and we get the next levels, I'm just gonna, like, zoom through them. The best way to get housing XP is from getting items. I stopped doing the treasure quests. I don't really understand what they're for. I guess it's just a free item. But like, you can just buy those items from the vendors. They're not like special. Seems to be a weekly one from that panda. Okay, what am I supposed to be doing here? 3 sentries slain. Okay. There are no mobs in your neighborhood. Yeah, there shouldn't be any enemies. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. So yeah, there's the daily quest to find a treasure. And then if you go to like Orgrimmar, Stormwind, or Dornegal, there's a panda who will give you a weekly quest to go get some piece of decor from like some other part of the map. And then you learn a couple things from him as a result. Yeah. In Orgrimmar, he's like right outside the portal room. In Dornegal, he's kind of like at the entrance by the PvP area. And I don't know where he is in Stormwind. Oh, I finished this quest. That's great. Alright, what else can we like focus on? 12 trogs slain. I can do that. I'm definitely not... It seems very unlikely that I'm going to do all of these quests. They're not hard, I just don't like it here. Big love from Germany, no worries. It's all, like, information is hard to find right now. And it does all feel like a little empty, I guess, because it's early access. Yeah. Okay, cool. We've done that. Build the charging station. No. Junkbrat and Road Trog. There's nobody over there when I flew. Oh, okay, no, they're up. Excellent. Somebody had just killed them, I guess. Alright. That's another quest down. We're not doing that one. I should just abandon this one. Well, yeah, no, I should just abandon that one. Rare metals and one gnome's trash. When did I start playing? I started playing like 2 weeks before the Burning Crusade came out. So like a long time ago. And I played a bunch. So in vanilla, like technically, but in the Burning Crusade and in Wrath of the Lich King, I raided. And then I didn't play a lot of Kata, WAD, or MOP. First CD-ROM, yeah. Those were the days. Somebody was asking me the other day what my like favorite video games were, or like the earliest ones I played, I guess. And I remember getting The Legend of Dragoon, which was like a Sony title that was sort of like not a knockoff of Final Fantasy VII, but like kind of a knockoff of Final Fantasy VII. And it was 4 discs. Like you would, it's so weird to think of now. You would get to the end of one disc and the UI would just be like, okay, put the next one in. We got nothing else for you unless you do that. Yeah. All right. I'm not seeing a lot of these little sparklies. There's supposed to be... Oh, there's some. Okay, that was better. I loved that game too. It took me like 6 months to finish. Partially because I was bad at it, but also because it was long. Are there people who liked Mechagon? Like, honestly. I guess there's gnomes that, I don't know. I just spent too much time here. And to drop this, like, alongside Nazjatar was, like, pretty overwhelming. Oops, I keep pressing the wrong thing. Okay, just 2 more. There we go. It's weird. They seem to, like, not be... There's probably just other people doing the quest. I was about to say there's... Seems like the other ones weren't responding, but I bet there's just too many people here. Alright. I'm not going to do Chromie's quest either. So where does that leave us? I can make 1 crate. Not my favorite. Oh, we need 250. Ugh. This place drives me crazy. I mean, so before housing launched, I was just buying the items and you could, like, put them in the Junkwat Depot machine, but I'm not doing that right now. Like this lumber. I haven't noticed any crates. I know there's crates on my mini-map, but those are from handy notes. Maybe we should try to do that. Okay, there's one. Oh yeah, that's way more worth my time. Alright, let's just get our crates then. If possible. There's another one. Good evening, Himeros. How's it going? Searching for power cells? I kind of need everything. I had quite a lot of Mechagon currency, but I spent it really fast, and there's still a handful of items from here that I need. That's not it. Vendors. 5, apparently. And I have to do it on this character because it's the only one who's exalted, so... And I bet... I assume the items to, like, hand in at Junkwat Depot are very expensive right now. I'm not even going to look. They were kind of expensive a week before housing. So I'm just trying to get my 6 crates and see what that gets me. I've done a few of the daily quests already. That's cool, Voodoo. I don't need a hand right now, but appreciate it. I think we're going to be kind of jumping all over the place. we'll finish up the sort of daily stuff here, and then I'll hop over to the Tauren I made to get the Tauren specific item. Oh. Kill this rare. Just need 2 more chests. That's okay. There's lots of people here. It's everybody's in Mechagon. Oh. Usually I would leave these up for people, but wait, where'd he go? Oh, I see. Okay. 2 mechanized chests, please. I'm not sure what you are referring to. Sorry. Nope. I feel like there's too many people here for this. Although the rares help. And it says there's a chest here. Okay, there. No problem. Yeah, like what? I feel like I just missed something. I'm not sure. I thought I had done all of these paint color ones. I have the achievement. Okay, just need 1 more. There's sometimes one up by Rust Feather, right? A chest? Okay, not right now though. I'm glad I came here the week before housing though to get some of it done, even if I apparently didn't get enough stuff. These must respawn fast, right? If they're expecting everybody to do this quest. And yet... I don't think I've seen this many people in this zone even when it was current, to be honest. Although maybe sharding works differently now. Okay. There just isn't another one up. Maybe we check later. I can make a crate. I need a couple crates. And then I think I need 2 crates to buy any of the things that I needed, but let's look anyway. Okay. So we have these. Oh wait. Yeah, this one's 2 spare crates, so can't get that one. This is energy cells, which I just don't have enough of anything to force that. Wait, why does it say? I thought this character was exalted. If I just wasted my time. Honored. Is it my mage that's exalted? No. Okay, let's check on my mage. That's so frustrating. I mean, if that's what it says. I thought it was my priest. I guess that's what I get for having multiple Blood Elf casters. Himmerus, what are you working on? You're still... Oh. Yeah, too many alts. I don't think this character has any Mechagon stuff. Nope, that's the wrong button. I guess maybe it's just in a... I did check her bank, but maybe I didn't look in the right tab or something. Although, no, I have Altaholic on, so that would have told me. Yeah. Bummer. The character with the most currency is like nowhere near the rep requirements, so. Greasy eel is leaving port. Yep, we know. Trying to get all the remix stuff done? Yeah. You started late, right? Am I remembering that correctly? Oh, I can buy this. Yes. I can buy this one. Okay, yeah, I must have more of this stuff somewhere. I just looked in the wrong place. That is excellent news. Table, rec rig. Okay, okay. That's 4 things. And so what's left? Or maybe it just doesn't know. Only just last night got attuned to 80. Oh, man. At least they've buffed the bronze now. That's going to be so nice. What class did you choose? Yes. Alright. Which item do we still need? Large home cog. Large... Oh, I see. That one needs 2 spare crates. DH, yeah. I mean, that seems like... like the obvious choice. For Legion. Okay. Okay, so I just need 2 spare crates. I just wasted a bunch of time doing the dailies on the wrong character. I'm not going to buy 20 of all. I can't afford it. And I don't know what to do with gnomish stuff. But let's finish the Tauren intro quests that I needed to do to get that rug. I might buy multiples of that rug. I feel like there's always more like floor coverings needed. Or wall coverings. People are doing great things with rugs for like painting their walls. I might try that later. Alright, so we made a paladin. There's a handful of quests you need to do just to get this achievement. So I'll just double check what it's called and then make sure I have the Wowhead page up. I've had Taurens. I guess I deleted them and that's my fault, so I have to do it over again. Alright, Cataclysm, Walk with the Earth Mother. And I think we're like halfway through what's required. So, Walk with the Earth Mother. And some lovely soul has put like the perfect Wowhead comment together. So we have Thunderhorn Cleansing, and then we need to do the Rites of Vision, Wild Mane Totem. Okay. People are doing really cool stuff with the Mechagnome decor, like building just like crazy shit. I don't think I'm in camp, like, let's build crazy shit. I respect it though. I wish somebody in my neighborhood was doing weird shit, but so far I haven't seen it. I kind of wanted to make a garage, like a little, like a workshop, and then see if I could make a car out of a bunch of items clipped together. And then I saw somebody did that with, they made an F1 car, and it looks so good that I'm just like, well, like, either copy what they do or I do it worse, you know? It just feels like it's been done. But I shouldn't let that stop me. I still think it's a cool idea. I just might have to like think about what sort of vehicle I want to make. Could do like a little airplane hangar. We have more planes and helicopters in this game than cars, I think. Well, certainly now after all the like Delvers airplanes. I should do some remix too. I need more bronze to buy the illusions. I haven't checked what the bronze acquisition is like. Before they increased it, it was like around 2k bronze per mythic boss. It'd be great if they just doubled that. We'll see where we land with this. Okay, Right of Vision. Yep, this is good. That's what we want. Why my characters are not hanging around your house. They haven't implemented that. People have asked for it, but it's not available yet. There's they're working through how to how to map the pathing so that they're not like walking through walls and stuff. Is this how this is not how I remember this quest going. I guess I'm thinking of the classic version where you follow the wolf. Maybe I haven't ever done this on like retail WoW. Because my like first ever character was a Tauren druid. And she's race changed. That's weird. Maybe I've genuinely never done this. I had another Tauren paladin for a while. But I might have done like Exile's Reach with her or something. Huh. Although that doesn't explain... Well, we'll make a Dark Iron and a Kultiran too, I guess, to see what's going on with these. Yeah. Loving it. Okay, complete. We want, Wildmane Totem. Wildmane Cleansing. Is that what you're gonna give me? Nope. Okay, I think I don't have to do his quest. Dark Tauren. I wanted a Warlock Tauren. Prairie Alpha. Okay, I need wolves. But I just don't need more alts. I got Mog from that. Yeah, I've like legitimately never done that quest before. That's weird. Huh. I guess I could have just made this character a warlock, but we're in it now. Here, Wolfie, Wolfie, Wolfie. There's one. Can never know. Alright, one more. Well, assuming it drops its tooth. But in theory, one more. Nope. Who's texting me? Yeah, that's okay. There we go. Don't forget that most of the quests and Mog rewards in vanilla were reworked in Kata. Yeah, I guess so. Like, I've been looking at all the things, and there's a lot of quests that I'm like, no, I definitely did that. But maybe that's it. Maybe I just did them so early on that I need to redo a bunch of them. Wildmane cleansing, which would suck if you like basically have to do Lore Walker again, but like post Kata, it would mostly just be Kalimdor stuff. Cause is that true though? I don't know. Yup. I was kind of hoping that all the things was just wrong. I started doing some of the Alliance stuff. I was like, nah, I probably never did the quests in this zone. But it would hurt a little to go back to the Horde ones. I should keep this character, then I won't delete her right away. I was 13 quests away from Lore Master before Kata. Oh, that hurts. I don't know when I did it. It was a long time ago, though. Maybe it was at the end of Wrath. I don't know. Okay, this is what we want. We want to go talk to Bane. Yeah, I got like 3 pieces of Mog from that shit. I am going to keep this character. I'll do the other quests in this zone. That's crazy. Huh. Well, like, yeah, what does it say? It doesn't show other quests that I need. But obviously, obviously the rewards are different. They did some other weird changes in MOP too. Yeah. It's been so long, it's hard to keep track. Or remember. I'm not even trying to keep track. I'm just like, I don't know what happened. Also never use this elevator. I guess I should have been putting some of this on. Alright. Bane is up a level? Yeah. War dance. Oh, do I have to do that one? War dance, yes. Okay, this one and then one more after. Orno Grim Totem slain. Okay, I'm gonna do something stupid. Please work. Oh, there we go. These parasols are great when they work, but there's like a few seconds at the start where they don't. Hello, fly fishing nomad. How's it going? We're begrudgingly making new characters to go through some of these race-specific housing requirements. I do like Mulgore, though. I think whenever they give us Tauren housing, that'll be pretty tempting. Two houses, like, isn't really enough. Because I want my Forsaken house. But I also want, like, a troll-themed house. You know? Or a Tauren one, potentially. I don't play a lot of Tauren, but I do like what they're about. It's nap time while I'm reading and the dogs are snoring. That's tough. Sounds like a hard life you have going on. Depends on how loud they snore, I guess. Mostly sounds cute, unless it's actually, like, outrageously loud. Oh. Speaking of pets, I think tough being old and retired, you know? I'm jealous. Although I think I'm gonna have a lot of time off around the holidays this year. I don't always, but it's coming up. Which maybe means I'll stream more? Don't know. We just had a cat meow in the background, I think. He woke up from a nap and was wondering where everyone was. Or possibly just where dinner was. What kind of dogs do you have? Just sort of mixed breed or something specific? I grew up with standard poodles. And they are smarty pantses. And kind of like cats. Like, I have cats now, but honestly, our first poodle was very aloof and not very obedient in a way that a cat is. You're kind of like, well, I'll take that under consideration, but whether or not I actually comply is, you know, a whole other story. I was fostering a Labrador for the local Humane Society over the summer, and I was not prepared for how different labs are from poodles. Like, I understood that was the case, but wow. They're solidly not the same. I don't want to do that one. Okay. So this is the last quest we have to do on the Paladin. Aussie cattle dog mix, pit bull mix, and a shepherd mix. The Aussie is crazy. Yeah, as soon as I read that, I was like, woof, you must get a lot of exercise. Pit bulls are so cute, but where I live, you're not allowed to have one unless you've had one previously. It's kind of a weird rule. I mean, most dogs are cute, but there's always a lot of them in the shelters. So you're like, oh, I would like to help a dog in need, but you're not supposed to have one unless you've got, like, prior experience with the breed. I feel like they were going to repeal that, and then I don't know what came of it. There's kind of like rumors that they were going to repeal that, and then also rumors that they were going to expand it to other dogs, which seemed crazy. So I don't know where that's, I lost track. Yeah. Cattle dog must be fast too. I would try to take this lab that I was fostering for runs in our sort of like local park. There's trails. And I'm not a fast runner. And I thought, oh, this giant Labrador is like, you know, just a furry puddle most of the time. How fast can he be? A lot faster than me. All the putty wants to do is snore and snuggle or eat. That's great. That sounds like a great dog. I would like to find a moderate energy dog to add to my life. But that Labrador was just a chaos pup. He'd been neglected as a younger dog, so he didn't learn a lot of like house manners or how to be a dog in a house. So we took care of him for like as long as we could, but holy smokes, he's bananas. Our poodles were good. They were like, you had to take them out for like a solid walk, but they were never crazy. They're very independent. And fast. Real fast. We could let them off leash where we were, and they'd just go off like a shot. I guess I'm gonna have to go back to Thunder Bluff after I finish this. And like, I don't have flying yet. Oh, I mean, the flight path is kind of peaceful. I don't know if I want to do it back to back. See if the Zeppelin is available or something. And then, actually, while we wait for this, I'm going to check what Wowhead has to say about these quests. I've been unable to find this quest on any of my characters, despite having unlocked Dark Iron Dwarves in BFA. Great. I made a dwarf in BFA, still have him at max level. What? If you make a Dark Iron Dwarf and quest around, expect a... Mount and class unlock. Interesting. So it sounds like these quests are actually for the character that unlocked allied races, which I'm sure I don't have anymore. I'm pretty sure I faction changed her, if anything. The Aussie figured out opening the fridge when she was 5 months old, so the fridge has a child lock. Oh my god. That's crazy. They're so smart. Let's do our parasol again. Huh. Yeah, there's no way I still have the character that unlocked those. I could faction change her back? I don't want to spend like actual money doing that though. All right, we got our Thunder Bluff rug, so like that's cool. These are tricky though. Don't know. Vendors. Okay, I'm gonna try. There's one other character that like might be the right one. So I think, I guess just to back it up a minute, I think it's this character. This character was originally a Draenei, and one of my first Alliance characters that like really did anything, and then I faction changed her at some point for I don't know what reason. It's almost certainly her though. There's a small chance it's this Draenei. And I think that's it. So I'll take her and see. But I don't want to... I have to like faction change her back to get this to work. I remember seeing somebody on the housing Discord saying they'd like reached out to support. And I wasn't sure if they were talking about this achievement, but I think they had like a similar problem. And support wasn't having it. This Draenei was also obviously at my Alliance house because I just needed her for a minute for my video. From this morning. The Black Friday sale's over, right? If a faction change was like $4, maybe I would just do it. I'm pretty sure it's not, though. Oh, token prices are going down. Services. Yeah, no, this is all full price. Hello, Nanette. How's it going? We're just trying to get our last few achievement-based housing items. I think we might be SOL. Oh, she has a quest. Oh my god. No, this is not it. Find Kelsey's steel spar. No. This is a Mechagon thing. I'll do it anyways, but this is a Mechanome thing, I'm pretty sure. Alright, well, so assuming that we can't complete... Where am I going? Oh, in Borealis Harbor, right. Okay. Assuming I can't complete these, I need to buy one more thing off with my Drakthir. Looks like there's a couple things. What's this? Oh, that's for Seafarers doubloons. Yeah, we're not doing that. That's... The bed, yeah, the Admiral's bed is the thing that we can't buy unless I figure out the faction thing. We need one more crate. Broken Isles. Oh, Ironforge scraps. We're not doing that yet. We could do Ironforge scraps, I guess. Maybe that's next. Alright. So we check what this quest is. We buy a thing on my Drakthir, and then maybe we farm Ironforge scraps. Proudmoore Keep. Yeah, I'm quite certain that this isn't what we need. Still waiting for Belemeth houses to start working on mine. On beta? Okay, yeah. I'm done with this. This isn't working. Let's buy something with the Drakthir. Yeah, I saw Night Elf houses and Blood Elf houses are like an option on beta, but they're locked and I don't know how to unlock them yet. If that's what you meant. They're not on live. No, we're not going to get the Blood Elf or Night Elf architecture until Midnight comes out properly, but there was a new beta build that sort of like shows them in the drop down list when you go to edit your house, but there's like they're locked and it doesn't say how to unlock them. Yeah. So there's nothing to look at. I was gonna stream on beta instead if they were available to play around with them, but I don't know. Doesn't seem like anyone's figured it out yet. Alright, so I guess I just missed an item from this guy. Once everything loads. Rug. Oh. Okay. Maybe I just ran out of currency and I didn't notice. Dragonflight. That's a nice table. Transfer. Buy like 2 of them. All right. Oh, I see. I'm waiting for it to come live to start really putting work on my house. That's what I meant. I see. Okay, sorry. Yeah, it's going to be tricky. And I think I'm feeling some of that too, actually, with my Alliance house. Like, I don't want to force it to be what it's not with what we've got right now. The Horde one I'm fine with. I don't expect them to give us Forsaken Architecture for a long time. Alright. Dark Iron Scraps. I think is that same hunter that I faction changed. Is it, though? I think she has the most. I'll log in and see. Altaholic will tell us if I'm wrong. Jimmy, what are you doing? He's like, we have like a backpack carrier for him. And he's just like sitting on top of it for some reason. As if he doesn't have like 1,000 other places that would be more comfortable. Hey, buddy. You're just being a weirdo? Poor guy. I think he's mad. I've been trying to integrate the foster cat into the house. Let's see, 36. Yeah, this is the right character for this. And she hates him. Poor little guy. All right, I guess let's port to the Everbloom to get some scraps. Not from the Everbloom, but that'll get us close. All right, so we need, is it 76 of these? Vendors, Draenor. 75. iron horde scraps, and I have 36. They're not too bad to get. There's Mog that I still need for them, but the Iron Docks is like one of the better places to farm them from, so we'll just do a couple runs of that and see what it takes to get to 75. It's like a... Why can't I click on this? Orc Forged Weaponry. Oh, I see, it's just behind. This is pretty cool. That's one of the only weapon racks that has weapons on it. That's great. Ooh, I kind of want more than one of those. That's not worth it, though. I need so many other things for these scraps. Alright, so usually what I do is just run through everybody, gather them up. Does it tell me how many I need of these total? No. Wait, yes. Oh, it's wrong, though. All the thing says estimated amount needed 1145, but that's because it's double counting Horde versus Alliance. I've been looking into stuff to go after in the housing DB from what we already have to be ready for when the time comes. Yeah, I think the more you can get done now, the less like overwhelming it'll be later too, right? It's already pretty overwhelming. So even though we're in like early access, I'm like, well, let's get as much of this now as we can, because it's only going to get worse. All right, we got like 8, I think, from that. I think I've gotten as many as 40 from a single run, so this might only take one run if we're super lucky. Sometimes you don't get anywhere near that, though. I'm trying to relax about the crafted stuff. There's a few things I really want where the materials are just super expensive, and I could farm them myself, obviously. And maybe we'll get to that point, but I'm just be like, I think we can wait. We can be patient. 47. Crafting stuff are the last ones on my list. Yeah. It's nice that they added it to Homebound and everything. There's this whole professions section now. But it doesn't have to happen right away. I'll just leave it at that. It would be nice to get through most of it before midnight still, because again, then we're going to have midnight professions. Ooh, Jim. I think he just tried to launch himself from the backpack into his tree. I was so loud, buddy. Did you scare yourself? You're okay. Scared me. Yeah. I don't know if you could hear that. I was startled. Okay. There's a bunch of stuff from classic alchemy that I want, but the mats are really expensive, and I haven't looked into just like how to get them myself yet. Blacksmithing has a number of things that I want that I like haven't really focused on yet. But if we get through enough of this like vendor stuff, then sorry, I just like lost my train of thought thinking about that character I faction changed that might have really messed me up. I have no idea what I was just saying. It's this character. This is the character the faction changed. I don't know why I'm like... Alright, 58 iron scraps. Ooh, I got some Mog. A helm that I'll probably never wear. The voice lines in this dungeon are pretty funny. There's like there's kind of like too many of them, but they are amusing. But yeah, if we get through the vendors. Oh, I still haven't done lore walking, that's why that one's up. Then we'll start going through professions. Is whatever. Sorry, my brain is having trouble focusing apparently. Calendar. Oh, PvP stuff. Lore walking. Brawler's Guild. Yeah, I've been working on Brawler's Guild. It like Mage Tower or Delve bosses. We had 12 off of that. Ooh, we just need 5 more. Is the sort of thing that like I get worse at the more I try it. So I kind of have to do like 1 or 2 attempts and then leave it alone. But we're rank 4. And I'm on the knoll that like you have to pick up the orbs. And so far my damage has just been a little too slow. 3. Oh, we just need 2 more. So, I don't know. Hopefully I have a few good pulls on that. Stem start a group. List a group. Leave a group. I'll start running back anyways, because what else am I going to do? These are all the same thing. Got it. EK. Are these all the same thing? Deep run. I guess there's some stuff in Ironforge I need to pick up. That seems surprising. Could do that. Dunmorrow. Huh. I thought I'd done a Wild Hammer Clan. Ooh. That's not good. Rep requirements. I thought I... Rep requirements. Okay. And then this Paladin class hall. Okay. So once we have our iron scraps, maybe we go to Ironforge on an alliance character. Interesting. I might be friendly with the Wild Hammer. I didn't... Okay. I don't know. Okay. Normal. We do the same thing. Huh. Well, I guess we might have to do more questing in the Twilight Highlands then. This is really just like the thread you keep pulling on. And there's like more and more every time. 6 scraps. Okay. I could do the whole dungeon again, but I don't want to. Let's go buy our things. And I assume it's this building? Can never remember. Yes? Yes. Oh, so it says I have that. Okay. I'm gonna sell some stuff. I'll get that. Does he sell anything else? Not for housing. Okay. But so... Okay, no, it's all updated now. Very well. Let's get an alliance character then. I don't know why on earth our faction changed that hunter. I did the whole BFA campaign on her to unlock... It was like a mount or something for doing it on Horde and Alliance. And... Anyway. Oh well. There's definitely going to be a day where I'm just like suddenly decided that it's definitely worth... Oh, this is... Sorry, this is the room that I built for the video I put out this morning. I'll take a second. That's pretty good. It would be nice if we could paint the walls and stuff, but I like how it turned out. These pipes are so good. I want to use them everywhere. Which, I mean, really I should be doing weekly quests on alts in Dornegal, but it's nice to take a break from the War Within content, honestly. Alright. This mount is why I want to take a break from the Dornegal content. So much work. It looks great though. Alright. To Iron Forge. I need 5 more shards for mine. So I don't know what your method is, but I just did loops of killing rares. I would kill all of them, sort of flipping between war mode and not war mode, and then I would just go to the next character and do it again, and next character, do it again. I think I got them all in like 2 or 3 days doing it that way. But that was the sort of grind that I was like, I just need to brute force this. Like, I was trying to do it passively throughout the expansion, and I got like 1 shard the whole expansion. So I was like, well, it's time to just make it happen. All right. Oh, Hall of Explorers. Okay. Are any of you working on the miscellaneous Mechanica grind? Haven't touched it since season 1. Yeah. Was doing the rares once a day. Yeah, I think that's the right choice for sure. Which I guess is also true of the miscellaneous Mechanica, is to do your weeklies for rep, Paragon caches, and then didn't think they... Oh, well, you just have to do it on alts. That's the thing. Like, you can keep doing laps for rares, but it has to be on alts. One, two... Am I going to want more of these? Probably not. The empty bookcases are kind of just irritating. No. Okay, Diedrich. And then what is my rep with the Wild Hammer? Friendly. So I think I need to get that to Honored. Alright, we'll take a look at that. Where is this guy? Am I crazy? Where's the quest marker? Is it just the guy in the middle? No. Oh, I see. Okay, there. Got it. Oh. This is just because I haven't done the achievement yet. Damn it. I'm just really rubbing my face in this one. Okay. Well, let's go to, I guess, Twilight Highlands to see if we can get some more rep with the Wild Hammer. And actually, I'm going to take a short break. Give me one moment. Okay. I guess on our previous topic of doing Lore Master, because I did it apparently before Cataclysm and things got changed or something, it's good to go do these Twilight Highlands quests just for the completionism of it all. I didn't do any of that Alliance stuff on any character, not even the one that I faction changed, which is going to drive me mental. There'll be like a Boxing Day sale, right? There won't be. It's obviously just a Canadian thing. There'll be like a post-Christmas sale for services, maybe? I don't know. It's crazy, it's like $30. I'm gonna have to like force myself to let it go. I'm really annoyed, but it's like not a big deal. All right, what Wild Hammer quests do we have? We have 2 on the map that I guess we'll start with. I think this is actually an Earthen Ring one, so I guess we'll do Crucible of Carnage? I should probably wowhead this. We'll do this one and then I'll look up the Wildhammer clan on Wowhead if it doesn't seem like it's sending us in the right direction. Because there's like a a bunch of stuff. I guess we... this one you need to be a Dark Iron Dwarf for. Yeah, this isn't gonna... We'll do it anyways. Will he just show up? Presumably. Alright, let me get my head in this. So we're gonna try to do some of these. Oh, thank you. That's how distracted I am.
Time is money, friend. Be good.
It is like truly hard to stay focused while streaming. I know, like, I've watched other people do it and been like, I don't know, why are they so scattered? I get it now. Your attention is divided in a way that is like really not normal.
Yo, have a good one.
I was thinking about like midnight launch and how I was going to manage that, and I might just have to be like worse at talking, frankly. To concentrate through it, especially because the last few expansions I've realized like I usually just power through the leveling and I shouldn't. So for Dragonflight and the War Within, I'm like, I'm gonna take a breath. Like, I don't need to hit max level immediately. Let's like read some quest text and like understand what's going on, because you can intuit a lot just based on like what you're being asked to do quest by quest, but it is nice to like stop and smell the roses. Which is part of why I installed dialogue UI in general, was just to like make sure that I was paying attention. Launch days are always chaotic on their own. Yeah, exactly. Like, things are laggy. Like, all kinds of weird things are happening. I know I've had Tuesday as like a dedicated day that I'll come and stream, but I'm like rapidly realizing that that's kind of an insane thing to do. I mean, a lot of days are fine. A lot of days are not fine. It's okay. It's a learning experience. We're not getting any rep for this. I'm just doing it anyways. We'll go up and do this quest too. I think it's Earth and Ring, not Wildhammer, but I'm not sure what else will work. And honestly, I don't even know if the Wildhammer clan is up to stuff in other Cataclysm zones. Haven't a clue. How's been this streaming journey so far? It's better than I thought. Honestly, like, I was thinking about it a lot as housing was approaching, because I love design and like home goods and interior design. It's just like a natural obsession of mine, and has been forever. And obviously I love WoW, and I've been playing WoW forever, and I was like, I don't know, like, I'm just kind of like set up for success in my personal interests, like, let's go for it. But I didn't really think it would take off. But we hit 1,000 subscribers like yesterday, on the YouTube channel, and most of that is not about the streaming. I respect that. It's about the videos. I should be collecting lumber, but I just want to like do one thing at a time. Yeah, the videos are definitely driving that, but they're like more fun to make than I thought they were. They were gonna be. The comments are so nice. I thought the internet was like mean and scary, but it turns out that's not entirely true. So, like, thank you. It's been super fun. It's a nice creative outlet. I've got like this list in my notebook that's like perpetually growing. Of like, oh, and I should do this, and I should do this, and I love that all the people who are doing housing creation have different interests. Like, I guess Cottage Wizard, somebody asked in her comments for a staircase video, and she was like, well, I don't want to do one, but like, go over here. This Mahet lady's done it, which is super nice. If you want to learn how to make an enchanted mirror, she's got that down. Tentacle Slain. Do I have to like talk to him first? Oh no, I just go down there. Okay. Yeah, that like everyone can just, there's just space for everyone, right? Like, it makes me think of, and this is like a weirdly specific example, but in music, when, oh yeah, okay, that was Earth and Ring experience. When Nicki Minaj was like super popular for a while and Cardi B showed up, there was this moment in time where some people were like, oh, well, like, why do we don't need two of them? Meaning, like, I don't know, bold, outspoken women of color, with like outrageous lyrics. And the criticism of that was like there's space for everybody. Like, they're not the same person. Like, why do we do this to ourselves? Like, just because there's one creator in a certain space, that doesn't make them the only one with the singular perspective. So it's been cool to just see like how that evolves. And my light has timed out, so we're gonna turn that back on because it's easier than fussing with my stream light. Give me a second. We have like voice activated lights, but it's been less and less reliable as time goes on. The app's a little slow though. We want this light. That's better. Okay. I think that was a little bit rambly, but I guess my point is that it's nice that even within like a niche within a niche, there's another niche, right? Like, within Warcraft fans, within housing fans, there's like, you can always go deeper down the rabbit hole, as it were. And people do crazy creative things. Everybody who's doing like just straight up weird things with their houses, I'm like, I would never. Or I guess my maybe my version of weird is just different. A not like insignificant part of me is wondering when the other shoe is going to drop and people get like extra strange though. It is still the internet. Okie dokie. All right, I'm gonna hand in these two. Well, no, I'm gonna do this quest. I'll hand them in, and then if we don't get a breadcrumb for something that looks promising, I'll just look up what I should actually be doing for Wildhammer. Mm-hmm.
What's your want?
Like I was kind of just hoping that this would open another Wildhammer themed quest hub, but I'm not convinced that's what's going to happen. Yeah, and with housing being so new, it's nice to have different views on it. Yeah, exactly. Like nobody's doing the same thing, and that's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna look this up. Wildhammer clan. Maybe there's somewhere else I should be going. Clan. Faction. Players who wish to increase their reputation with this faction will reach the early part of Honored through initial quests in Twilight Highlands. There are 5 daily quests available. If you say so. Once you've achieved friendly, you can purchase the Tabard of O and Thundermar. Oh, okay, well that's helpful. So I should be able to buy this tabard, and then we just run like Grimbatol and or something. Let's see how that goes. Oh, and yeah, he has daily quests. Okay, I can buy this already. And the tabard. And we just need to be honored. Okay. That should go pretty fast. Let me see, okay. Grimbatal and the Halls of Origination. Oh, as all of the Cataclysm dungeons. Okay, they just phrased that really weirdly. Your housing videos are really taking off. I've just checked the numbers. They're really nice. Yeah, it's shocking. The first staircase video, which was kind of me just like messing around, with like honestly very little planning, just hit 10K views. I'm like, sorry, what? So like, great. I'm just really thankful that people are enjoying it. I think actually, so I went to school for design, and the school that I went to had an art and a design stream. They were like 2 facets of the same place. And at some point, we kind of like, I don't know, got to talking for whatever reason. Like, okay, well, what is the difference between art and design? And one of the instructors... Okay, none of this is giving me rep. So I'm a little suspicious, but we'll keep going. Still none of this is giving me rep. Sorry, I'm gonna finish my story. One of the instructors was like, well, art is done for yourself, and design is done for other people. And I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Like, I've never really known what to do for myself. Like, I don't have that artistic drive to just like make things for me. But I do like, I don't know, providing interesting things for other people through creative outlets. But this, while it is like for sharing with other people, is probably the most like selfish creation I've done. Went to school for design and animation. Nice. Animation's hard, man. For like so many reasons. Good for you. The consistency alone. um, but yeah, like I'm sharing things with people, but it's mostly been driven by like I just want to do this. Okay, but side note, we've killed a lot of things in here, and only one of them have given us reputation. So I don't know if this is just like absolutely the wrong dungeon to have chosen. But that's annoying. We'll see if the boss gives us any. $250. Okay, well, fine, we'll finish. But something's not quite right here. Oh, I got a mug. A shield. That's not a bad shield. Did you get to do anything with your degree or diploma for design and animation, or no? It seems like kind of a mixed bag for people. Okay, now we're getting rep, like, consistently. Alright, I guess it's just that first zone for some reason. What other Kata dungeons would be good? Which ones have like... I'll look at them. The UI for it after we're done here, I guess. Only school projects. Animation industry is kind of niche, and it's hard on people. Like I know folks who have been animators. The school here that's like particularly famous for teaching animation often gets folks recruited by Disney before they graduate, but then they're just like chewed up and spit out. They'll like work to the bone for a few years and then like can't keep going because it's so demanding. Oh, hello, Dota Q enjoyer. Sorry if if you said hello a while ago. I've just been reading YouTube chat. But welcome. We're just grinding some reps so that we can buy more housing items. I work with a bit of graphic design on my current job, though. Nice. Yeah, I'm kind of same. Like, my job's a bit of, like, visual design, but that's not the bulk of it right now. I feel like design, like art school just teaches you empathy, which is pretty transferable skill once you figure it out. Alright, that got us halfway through. What dungeon would have been smarter? Dungeons, Cataclysm, Blackrock Dead Mines, Halls of Origination. Oh, Lost City of Tol'vir, right? For sure. It's outside, there's lots of mobs. Alright, we're gonna do that. Just Hearth. And I got a wild hammer as a piece of Mog. This housing journey has sent me in so many places of the game that I like apparently never bothered with. It's crazy. Here I am like trying to get all the achievement points and there's still like huge chunks of quests I've never done. How did this happen? All right. We're going to Uldum. Yep. Van Arts used to be my dream school, but it's very expensive to study abroad. Yeah. When I was younger, I really wanted to do automotive design. But there's like one school in North America that has sort of like a drawing and design take on that. So, and it was in the US, which is outrageously expensive. So never mind. At the time, anyways. I've heard that there's others now, but that was the big one. I could just fly into Tolvir regardless of what phase I'm in, right? Presumably. Yeah. All right. I feel like this has got to be better for actually awarding rep bonuses. Yeah, there we go. Everything. Well, actually less than I would have thought, but certainly more consistent than Grim Batol was. Yeah, I assume one run of this will get us to Honored, and then we can go buy the rest of the stuff. For some reason, I didn't realize how far behind... Well, not far behind. That's the wrong... How many things I had left to buy from vendors. I thought I was closer. Come on. Stop yapping. And a new transmog. What is going on today? When the housing stuff dies down, I think we're just gonna have to go hard on like Alliance side Lore Master. I had started that sort of before this all happened. Because I did Lore Master on Horde, but if you check like all the things or data for Azeroth, there's these huge gaps in my collections and completion. Gonna have to do it. It's a good time. We've got lots of time before midnight. Even if it's a little tedious. Lockbox. Yeah, let's kill these guys anyways, just for good measure. I should do that on hard side. It's a lot. Yeah, I think it's probably worth it if you want to collect the mogs and stuff, but it's intimidating. Especially because like I did like the original Lore Master achievement so early that as expansions were added and you were doing like, oh, Lore Master of like Pandaria or whatever, like that felt very manageable. But to start from like 0 on Alliance side, I'm like, I don't even know what to do. Alright, we're gonna have to run a normal, unfortunately. We're close though. This is not where I belong. And like apparently I need to do the starting zones. Because I was doing those Tauren quests earlier and I didn't have like the Kata version rewards from Mulgore. Because I hadn't done those quests since vanilla, I guess. I don't know. So weird. That scares me. Alright, we won't have to do the whole thing. There's just like a little bit left. Oh, I have a song stuck in my head that I really want to listen to, but YouTube will get mad at me if I play it. I saw Paris in concert. It was like a 10-year anniversary tour of, I think, her first album. I honestly don't know. And one of her songs just like has not left my brain. I guess there's been a few playing on repeat. The one that's like really stuck in there right now is called Filth. Can be a lot less thorough with the mobs, which I had 2 bosses left. It might be fine. Nah, we'll probably have to run back and do a few more. Paris? That's a nice band. Yeah, Paris with like a V instead of an A. So good. And it's so rare to see someone who's as good or better live than they are recorded, but like they might be better in person. It's crazy good. Alright, just gonna kill some of the trash that I was lazy about. the woman who like opened for her was really good. It was kind of this like weird, like, I don't know, mumble rap lounge singer energy. It was very unique. I'm not sure if she would be flattered or offended by that description, but like that's what it said to me. We need just a little bit more. I might have to reset it. Oh, we're close. Maybe we're good. Maybe we're good. Ugh. Come on, tigers. This is gonna be very close. No. Alright, there's one more group. There's one more group. No. Alright, we'll just reset it and kill the first few things then. That sucks. It's like literally, I just need 30 more. Probably if I'd done the quest, it would have been fine. I used to listen to white noise a lot. It's been some time. So I actually didn't know white noise at all. I only learned about Paris from the Arcane soundtrack. So I've been listening to some of the older stuff, or sorry, the newer stuff. But because it was the 10-year anniversary of that album, in the crowd, I was standing next to this couple, and they had the set list on their phone. And I hadn't looked up the set list ahead of time, so I was like, oh, like, can I take a look? What's going on? They're like, yeah, but we're probably gonna leave now because the second half is all the new stuff, and like we're not here for that. They're just like straight up left once she was done the actual like white noise content, and I was like, well, I'm here for the new stuff, so I guess like have a good night. But I couldn't believe they just like bounced. I get it if it's not like your favorite part of her repertoire, but I don't know. It was a really well done show. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to Twilight Highlands now that our rep is up. But I think there's actually something in like Dunmorrow or something, so I might just fly there and grab those on the way. Ironforge, we can't do that one. Dunmorrow, yeah, I think we wanted this one. We'll just fly. But yeah, she's great and super good live. We saw her in the summer. She opened for Linkin Park doing their new tour with their new vocalist, which was really good too. She came out and sang one of their songs with them. I don't remember which one. At all. Completely escapes me. It might have been Numb or something, like one of the more calm ones. Alright, I think we're going to buy these things and then I will call it for the evening. And when I'm back on Sunday, maybe it's more of like a crafting day. Not sure. Maybe I'll have caved and like faction change that hunter back or something. I hope not. Innkeeper Belm has something for me, allegedly. Carnos stone bed. Yep. Oh, I have to be a gnome or a dwarf. I don't have a gnome or a dwarf. It doesn't say Dark Iron Dwarf. Damn it. The last album I heard was Use Me, and it was very good from what I can remember. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know the album names. I know, like, the cover art. Just, have been listening, like, mostly on Spotify, which I know is, like, not everybody's favorite right now for valid reasons. Interesting. But first of all, I just shouldn't have chosen to fly, but apparently we have to make a gnome now. Sorry. Yeah, I know the imagery on them more than anything. Just looked it up. Oh, okay. Fair. I think it's all just like her face too. Most of them. The song that's stuck in my head right now is probably like my least favorite of hers too. It's just like in there. Very bad with album names. Before there was Wakanda, there was Nomerton Forever. Like I've made gnomes. They don't stick around. It's annoying that a Dark Iron Dwarf doesn't count, though. I guess I could try before I make a new character. Alright. You had something for me, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Very good. Oh, it's a book. And it's an expensive book. And then Brianna, I guess.
I've the finest wares in the land.
Oh, they were the same item. Well, that's annoying. Okay. So. This is PvP stuff. This is weekly quest. This is Brawler's Guild, which we're working on, but we're not there yet. This is that achievement that I probably will never be able to do because I faction changed. This one I need to know more a dwarf. No. Yeah. This one I need to be a Dark Iron Dwarf, which I have at least. And then this is Paladin class hall stuff. Okay. I think we're good for now. I might do some of the more tedious, like, let's just make a gnome and buy this thing real quick stuff later. But thank you for spending this time with me. I will be back again on Sunday morning, 9:30 Eastern, for more housing stuff for the foreseeable future. And then, yeah, probably some Alliance Lore Master. It's coming up. It's coming up. I'm dreading it, but we're going to get so much Mog. So, have a great night. And, yeah, I'll be back again soon.